Hello, welcome to the When I Have Spare Time podcast. My name is Frank. I'll be sitting here talking to you for a few minutes. As usual, wearing clothes. I'm sitting in a poorly lit room with the door open, so I'm sure there'll be some noise. But it's hot today. And it was even hotter, I believe, 2 days ago, but I drank a lot, so I was laying on the floor. And I woke up at night, and I felt better. That's the typical day in my life. Anyway, I was playing a video game. I was playing Mech Warrior a lot, and I don't know why you need to know that. You don't need to know that. But anyway, I was on X. And my feed is just... Now, here's the thing. I thought it was one girl. But it was several different girls. But they all look the same. They all look like... Well, I have a video. They all look like your stereotypical e-girl. But they all look the same. And so I was just scrolling through X. And I thought, oh, God, like this one girl posts a lot. And then I paid attention. I'm like, oh, these are different people. You know, like different users on X. And I was like, wow, like everyone looks the same. And it's, you know, not one of those like Korean drama things where it's like, oh, this person only recognizes hairstyles, but they don't know your face. And I saw this K-drama where I can't make this up. This guy was a celebrity chef, but he was also a serial killer. But he couldn't recognize faces, so it's like this girl who he kidnapped got away, but he knew that, you know, she knew he was killing people, so he was trying to find her, but because it didn't recognize faces. Anyway, I'm rambling. So I was on X and I saw all the e-girls, and then I went on where is it? I went on YouTube. And this randomly, this Best Buy ad was in like my recommendations. And, you know, I'm assuming because everything you do on the internet is all connected. So they saw my X feed and it had 30 different girls that look exactly like this. And it's weird. It's like, how do you guys dress exactly the same? And like, why do you all cosplay? 50% of you have nose rings. And then, you know, 50% of you have tattoos. Like it's almost like it's the same person, just a carbon copy. And there's some slightly different things, but it's all the same person. It's so weird. It's like, it makes me think there's only like eight different people on the planet, and all the rest are just slightly different copies of those people. You know, like some of them are Indian, so they crash cars, but you know, like they all have slightly different. You know, some are Chinese, so they eat dog. It's just slightly different things about them. Some are black, so they steal and do, you know, gang shootings. You know, so crack. Anyway. But see, everything about this girl is something I would avoid. The anime, and I love anime, but the anime hair color, that is definitely a red flag, okay? Definitely a red flag. The nose ring. Anything nose ring, red flag. Okay? I know people say tattoos, but I don't care about tattoos, because like the thing about tattoos is that like normies get tattoos. Tattoos are so common, it's not cool to have tattoos anymore. So tattoos, it's like whatever. Like I remember when I first saw tattoos was I went to Board Aid. I was the editor of my school paper, and so I got all these, or you know, the high school got up all these letters, and it was like, dear newspaper staff or dear editor of school paper. Like, we got a bunch of these letters, and it's just different companies asking, do you want to send a representative from your school paper to, so I went to a couple like video game openings, like video game press conferences, just different conferences. I mean, like different like press things. Anyway, so Board Aid sent press credentials. Like, did you want to send someone to go to Board Aid? And it's basically a rock concert at Big Bear, and there's a bunch of bands there. But that was the first time I noticed women having tattoos, and that's back. And this was back before it was called a tramp stamp, but every girl had a tramp stamp. And it was like, it wasn't edgy because it's like everyone had one, and then that died out though. But that was like, I don't know when that was. I mean, it was either 94 or 95. But at first it's like, whoa, she's got a tattoo like on her lower back. Oh, but so does that chick. But that chick has, every chick, oh. And so that's what tattoos are now. It's because with the tramp stamp, you don't necessarily see it, but at Board Aid, everyone was dressed like it was the beach, even though it was snow. It was so weird. But anyway, so that's why tattoos are a red flag for me, because it's just so common. Okay, and then like, I guess back then the media, I guess, made it a big deal, but now because of social media, you're just so inundated with it. But everyone else says not tramps. Everyone else says tattoos are a red flag, though. But I don't think so. It's just normal people doing what normal people do, because everyone has one. I mean, like, you got like soccer moms with tattoos now. It's weird, but anyway. But the one good thing about this chick, and this is the best thing about e-girls, they're all skinny. That is by far the most attractive thing physically a woman can be, is skinny. And I don't mean like, I don't mean skinny like you go to the gym skinny, because girls that look like they go to the gym, they tend to be more masculine. Like, you don't want to date a WNBA player. No one likes black lesbians. See, the thing is, like, lesbians in media, like porn, whatever, just movies, whatever, they're always good looking. But in real life, they're not. Because in real life, a lesbian is usually just a woman who has really bad taste in men. So like, they like, I give up, or they're ugly. And so since they can't get a man, because people say guys will just do anything, but that's not true. So they just find another ugly chick. Because if you notice, the average lesbian couple in real life is just two ugly chicks. But anyway, I'm going on a tangent. You just want to look skinny. You don't want to look like you had to work out to get skinny. And I'm talking to you ladies. So like, she and all these other e-girls I see on my X feed, they don't look like they go to the gym. They look like they have eating disorders, which is really hot, because it's like you're taking a shortcut. I mean, like, if you're going to be skinny, take the shortcut. We're like, do meth, do coke, do speed, starve yourself for 3 days, eat, and then throw up right away. I mean, like, that's how you're going to lose weight. And that's how you're going to get that feminine look. Okay, because like, you want to look approachable. You want to look like, how we talk about K-pop on this channel a lot. Well, I used to be in the J-pop. That was my first, experience with Asian music, was J-pop. And apparently, like, the reason why the girls in J-pop don't practice their dance moves is because they want to make mistakes on stage on purpose, because it gets fans to like them, because it gives off this, oh, like they need help kind of vibe, or little sister vibe, or just, oh, that's a clumsy cute girl vibe. So it's like, like you want to look skinny, like that. Like you don't want to look. I'm high right now. I know I'm not making any sense. But the whole point is, you want to look kind of like dainty. So like, if a chick's buff, there's nothing feminine about that. And like, a guy doesn't want to like, date a chick that can almost beat him in an arm wrestling contest, because you can't. You're still a woman. I've seen bodybuilder chicks, arm wrestle guys that don't go to the gym and still lose. It's just, you just want the chick to look feminine. But anyway, so like all the e-girls have that in common. They're all skinny, and like they're all skinny in a way that it looks like they didn't eat for 3 days. Not skinny that they went jogging and went to the gym. Cause like looking skinny because you're have an eating disorder is a lot more attractive than being skinny because you work out and have a healthy diet. I don't make the rules. This is just biology. It's been ingrained in our DNA. I'm 100% lying. This is just my preference. But anyway, so every girl looks just like this, basically. Oh, I guess we should see what she has to say. I'm assuming this is a product. She's doing a product demonstration, I guess.
Hey, I'm Riley, and welcome to the lab.
That's all I can take, because that music, oh my god. We're gonna have the sound down. Yeah, see, she's nice and skinny. I'm positive she probably has a TikTok, an IG, and OnlyFans, an X account where she's cosplaying and posting thirst trap pics. And if you she'll take a pic, and then she'll pixel out her armpits and then say, if you want to see the unedited version, send me $5. Because that's what half of them do. They will pick a random body part, pixel it out, and then go, if you want to see the unedited version, send me money. I mean, like, all these girls have problems. But anyway, she's really cute though. Everything you want in a woman. Skinny. Yeah, that's it. All right, I'm so interested in this. She looks dead inside, right? Is it just me, or let me see. She looks dead inside.
That it gives you the flexibility and the versatility of
Satan. Come on, right? This. I don't know, man. There's something about her that's just off. She's hot though. I wouldn't date her because she has a nose ring, and she's not Asian. But
of a tablet or a laptop.
She's waving goodbye to her future.
I love it. It's super slick.
How many people did she bully in high school? How many rats did she sacrifice to Satan? Dude, look at the crazy in this person. She's fucking like. She doesn't look normal. There is nothing normal about this person. It just, I don't know. Listen, judge a book by its cover. 100% judge a book by its cover. Okay? I'm wearing a QAnon shirt. I think you know enough about me, right? I'm wearing a QAnon shirt. Judge me by my cover. Okay?
The keyboard comes right off, so you can use it seamlessly between work or
the nose ring is, it just gotta go. I don't get these girls that have the moo moo. Well, I call them moo moo because I don't. Those nose rings remind me of what you see cows have, or like in those third world countries where they still use like cows or mules, whatever, and they're pulling a plow with like a rope. They always have that kind of nose ring. Like, I don't get the moo moo thing.
Play. The circus will come in a bunch of different colors.
Your eyes are crazy, dude. Her eyes are crazy. Seriously, there is some, and that's coming from me. But I'm really normal though.
My favorite is gonna be forest.
The bottom right, dude. It's the nose ring. Like, if she lost the nose ring, see the eyeshadow, eyeliner, whatever. That's okay. Maybe I'm used to that because my ex-girlfriend, the only makeup she wore was that cat eyeliner, so maybe I'm used to that. But it's really the nose ring. You got to get rid of that nose ring. Because I mean, what do you see like on libs of TikTok and it just all these other popular social media accounts where they make fun of woke leftists? They all have that kind of nose ring. And so that's what I'm saying. Like, there's nothing wrong with being an e-girl, but you don't want to be like, you want to be associated with like the sexy part of being an e-girl, which is great. You want that, but that nose ring pulls a lot of us into the crazy, like, left wing part of the world that you don't want to go to. Like, I'm talking about like those crazy leftists that wanna put boys and girls sports, or they get mad that we're deporting illegals, like those people, like the people that basically the anti-Americans, fat women, soy boys, because it's also usually very unattractive women and like feminists who have that kind of nose ring. And so it's like, but you're an e-girl, so you're probably, e-girls aren't, for the most part, are on the other side of the aisle. They're just fatherless and need attention. This is a great way to get attention. But like, if I saw that bottom right girl like at a bar, I'd be like, no, that's just too much. Blue hair, avoid blue hair too. The top right, avoid that. Green hair, I would probably think she's a Billie Eilish fan, which is a downer, but I like making fun of Billie Eilish, so I would actually talk to her to drop all my Billie Eilish put downs and diss tracks on her. Might as well piss her off. And I might wake her up to have better taste in music. Maybe.
But you can also get graphite, sapphire, or platinum. This is the Microsoft Slim Pen.
You know what? Those three hairstyles look better than this. See, this looks like she's like afraid to commit, because like, it could be purple, it could be black, it could be brown. In the sun, it's like light purple. I know that, but I'm just saying she's afraid to commit because e-girls don't like going outside. So she needs to either go like really, really dark purple, so it's almost black, and then when people go, oh, you're black hair, she can go, oh no, it's purple. And e-girls love talking about bullshit that doesn't matter. Or go super light purple, so people know, oh, okay, that's like an e-girl. Because you want to, like in the wild where animals that are poisonous and don't want to be bothered by other animals, so they're crazy colors. They have like blues and pinks and anime colors. She needs that. She's not committing, or maybe she wants attention from a different type of person who might be afraid of an e-girl, and so maybe she's trying to trick a normal guy into approaching her, because there's a lot of guys that won't approach an e-girl. Because when I think of an e-girl, I think of, well, I think of OnlyFans. I think of Twitch streamers. Like I think of attention whores. Now, there's nothing wrong with wanting attention, but I just think it's different when a woman has a social media platform that she's making money off of that attention, because it always can't talk. It always complicates your life when the way you make your living is thousands of lustful men who give you, subs or money, whatever. So, and like most men don't want a woman like that, but it is what it is.
This is great for if you're ever
Okay, that's
drawing, writing,
dye hair back. See, I told you. She wasn't flipping
annotating notes. It's perfect for any.
That's a crazy person. Did you see that? Go back. There's something wrong with her. I don't know. There's just something wrong with her.
It's perfect for any student.
She looks so unnatural.
Professional or artist on the go.
That looks good on her. Good looking woman. Good looking. I like her. I mean, once again, you just got to be skinny. See, she's skinny. I will look past the nose ring, the dyed hair, the tattoos, all the crazy, because she's good looking. And that's sad. I don't give a rat's ass what kind of person this is. She's attractive. Isn't that sad? Yes, it is. She's very attractive.
Oh, this surface is going to be compatible.
I think it's over. Doesn't look normal. If only a psychopath sits like this, I don't know. I'm just playing. I don't know. Let's see what she has to say here.
Thanks for stopping by the lab. See you later.
In my nightmares. And I wonder if she's smiling like that because she's like, why am I doing this? But anyway, yeah, so this is, and how long ago was this made? I'm sure this is old. This game was made 2 years ago. But so, this is peak Egirl. Okay, so we have the skinny, and she doesn't look like she goes to the gym. She looks like she does like regular activities. And she probably doesn't do meth. She probably does coke. That's why she has nice skin. And that's another thing, ladies. If you want nice skin, don't do speed, don't do meth. You got to do coke to have nice skin, okay? Coke or crack, you'll have nice skin. Now, if you need help making the crack, let me know. I know the recipe. Okay, and then she probably, and I know I'm stereotyping, but she probably drinks lots of coffee. I'm assuming Starbucks, not because she likes it, just because it's trendy, and she likes to stand in line and be like one of the 35 e-girls in there who are trying to go there to stand out, even though you all do the same thing because you all share the same brain probably. But anyway, I hope no one sees this. I've said enough. You guys have a good one. I'll talk to you later. Peace.